Hello, welcome to Talking Entrepreneurship with Dina Miato. This is video number 4 in our 300 series this year. But for this January, this video is focusing on goal setting because this is the beginning of the year 2021. Today's video is focusing on personal development. Why are personal development goals important to the life of an entrepreneur? I'm an entrepreneur and I'm passionate about you as an entrepreneur or as an upcoming entrepreneur. Let's talk about personal development. What does it mean? It means the development of your business, not in the sales you make, not in the products you make, but in you as a person watching this video today, or you're watching it as a replay. Why is personal development important? Let me give you an example. I have a water bottle here. So this bottle has some water. I'm sure you can see the level of water down there. Now we can fill it up, not above the lid, but right below the lid, and that will be it. Our business as entrepreneurs only grow according to how full our bottle is or the content of water in that bottle. The water in this bottle is like the level of discipline you have, the level of vision you have, the level of skills you have, the level of leadership you have is the water level. So if your business is not growing, guess what? Fill up the bottle. Do you have a plan on how to fill up that bottle? There are people who think business is going to grow naturally. Now, even human growth is not only naturally. I'll give you an example. I'm a mother. If you're a mother or if you're a father, you have seen the progress on how human beings grow. A human is born. When they're born, they start on milk. Who is going to feed the milk? They can't walk to go claim the bottle or the breast. The mother and the father have to care for them. Feed them the milk in intervals. After the milk, they get to introduce to semi-solid food like porridge. After the porridge, they get introduced to solid foods. Then they have to learn on how to hold the food. Then eventually as they grow, now they can be able to feed themselves. But even then someone has to provide for them until one day, maybe after 2 decades on earth, they are able to provide for themselves. Have you seen that the body does not grow naturally? Your business too should not be growing naturally. Otherwise, it will have a natural death. You know, like those trees that grow in the wilderness. It grows, later it is eaten up by termites and it falls down, no one even misses it. That is how some businesses fail, because the leaders in front of those businesses, we like using the term behind, right? Do not grow as a person. So you and I'm sure now you agree, there is a reason why a leader should grow. Now, growth in business is not like growth in the body, which grow like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No, it can grow if you decide to grow. What is your deliberate plan that you put in place to grow your business? Meaning yourself. You are the first business you have. I'll give you an example. What is your leadership level? How do you lead the people around you? Do you have anyone you are mentoring in your business? Now, you will not know those things overnight or just because you wish to know them, but you know them if you plan to learn them. This is January. What do I recommend? I recommend the following. Look around and look for a leadership development course you can enroll on. I know now people are learning online, because not only because of the pandemic going on, but because the world is changing. We're in the 21st century. You're able to meet mentors online. You're able to find content online, but random content alone. Have you ever come to Facebook without having a reason to be on Facebook? Then you're liking that page and following that one and commenting here and responding there and doing that and doing that. Before you realize it, you're everywhere because you didn't have a goal as to why you are on that particular platform. So this January, I would recommend you and I as entrepreneurs, find time, the same way you planned for your business income goals, the same way you've planned for your business expansion goals. Find time to expand yourself, your mindset as a leader. Enroll in a course. Choose books to read. Please, I didn't say read novels. Love novels are not going to help your business get more customers. Whether they are crime novels, whatever you love to read about, Now, I know most people may not read novels, but we read content online. If you're always on news sites that are always overwhelming you with negative news, guess what? That is the kind of a leader your business has. The one who is always absorbing negativity. So make a deliberate plan. For example, the 52 weeks this year. There are CEOs of amazing organizations who are entrepreneurs who read 52 books, 1 book per week. Maybe you can say, oh, since there are 12 months, I'll read how many books? 12 books this year. Books on what? On leadership and the particular field where your entrepreneurship is in. So if your entrepreneurship is in the food industry, read about that. If your entrepreneurship is in construction, read about that. If your entrepreneurship is about e-commerce, read about that. Because almost everything you are looking for is hidden somewhere in a book. But do you have a plan to read it? And then here's something about people that drive. When you're driving, are you tuning into that favorite show on radio, which has nothing to do with your business, or you have an audio book you are listening to? One of my mentors calls it university on wheels. That if you can convert your drive time into learning time, if you are in jam, by the time you arrive to your next meeting or home, you have 1 hour of lecturing through the audio. It may be boring at first, but when you're beginning to learn, you get used to it and you begin to miss it. So imagine the time you're caught in traffic. If you're not driving, don't worry. You also jump on a bus or on a taxi. Get your phone, plug in your headset, listen to something in line with your growth. And gradually, you get to grow as a leader. One of the things I've come to learn so far as an entrepreneur is that no one is going to knock on your door and say, dear, you need to grow. If you don't realize it, unfortunately, you will also not grow. But why I've taken this interest is because it took me time to begin to have a deliberate plan to grow. I am still growing. I have not yet reached the kind of leadership I want to arrive at. But I know for me to reach there, I need to have a deliberate plan to be able to reach there as a leader. So find a book to read, but have a plan. How many books this year? Apart from that, find some audio program or some podcasts, or maybe there are people you follow on YouTube or people you follow their website, and or get some content that you can listen to during your driving time. During that idle time in the airport, maybe you're catching a flight to somewhere and your flight has delayed. What do you do during that time? Listen to something that builds you as a leader of your business. And apart from that, definitely the kind of friends you make also. Be around friends that challenge you. I love to make friends that earn more than I earn, friends that think better than I think so far, friends that have a bigger vision than I have. Now, it is not going to force yourself around, but something that happens when you begin to grow, life begins to expose you to that environment. And another thing, the benefit of you growing as a leader is you begin to see opportunities around you that you didn't see a long time ago because your growth was limited. You want to see more opportunity as an entrepreneur? Decide to grow. So thank you for watching video number 4 of our 300 series this year. And this January specifically, I'm going to be sharing with you videos on goal setting. In the comments below, I would like to hear from you. What book helped you grow in a certain field that has helped you as an entrepreneur? What program helped you grow? Who is your mentor? Who have you been following? Maybe online. You never know who else can find value in it, including me. Maybe I'll go search out that person and I also get content from there. Whether they are here locally where you are or they are international out there, because now we are in a global village, isn't it so? So I would like to find out from you which book changed your life, what program are you on, do you have any leadership development course you're on? Because when you develop as a leader, you develop as a business. So thank you so much. Enjoy your beautiful evening. And this is Talking Entrepreneurship with Dina Miato. Thank you.